I was thinking about how on earth I was going to make a ghost themed bedroom, and then I remembered that we have these things from spooky stuff. I want this bedroom to feel a bit haunted. Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah, and welcome to another kids' bedroom renovation video that is very themed for my Occult Baby challenge. And straight away, if I sound a little bit funny, if my voice sounds weird, I am recovering from laryngitis. I probably shouldn't even be recording videos, but I really want to today because I have been desperate to renovate a kid's bedroom to be ghost themed, because a couple of episodes of the Occult Baby challenge ago we had Guidry the ghost's baby, and well, Caspar, it's his turn to have a bedroom. So with that being said, let's jump into The Sims 4. I'll introduce you to Caspar and then we'll renovate a bedroom to be ghost themed. Alright, you guys, here we have little Caspar. He is currently a toddler, and I put him in this gorgeous little spider webby outfit. So we need to renovate his bedroom because in the next episode of the Occult Baby Challenge, he will definitely be aging up into a child. And I think we're actually going to take this bedroom, which was Poppy, the child of the Flower Bunny's bedroom, and turn it into a ghost's bedroom. I have also used this bedroom for the children of the mermaid as well. If you would like to check out those videos, I will link them in the pinned comment down below. Straight away, I am going to grab maybe the Bun Bun toy, and I'm going to chuck it downstairs to put on our shelving, okay? Just so I know that that's right to go up on our shelving here. We do currently have 6,267 simoleons, but I'm pretty sure there's a couple things I can sell in the household inventory. Fantastic. And one of these as well brings us up to 7,862 simoleons straight away, but I am going to be able to sell a lot of the stuff that is in this bedroom. I'm going to keep the bed, just because I like to keep the beds in case I want to use them for any future kids. Which means that we now have 13,182 simoleons to make a ghost-themed bedroom. I definitely feel like that is more achievable. I'm going to grab the wood planks and we're going to put our wood planks back up on the platform because I don't think I want there to be anything defining on that platform for this bedroom. I do desperately need to get our brick wallpaper back in here, so I'm just going to do the whole room for a minute. Because honestly, I do have the tiniest little bit of a vision, but it's not a vision for the whole room. It's just a few furniture pieces in particular that I want to use. This is the vibe, okay? I was thinking about how on earth I was going to make a ghost themed bedroom, and then I remembered that we have these things from spooky stuff that are ghostly looking and a bit ratted and tatted, and I think that's more what I want to convey with this bedroom. I want this bedroom to feel a bit haunted. So with furniture that has this kind of ratted and tattered covering on it, maybe we don't even have to use the ghost swatch in particular, but we do just have plain swatches that just have ratted and tattered fabric. That's kind of the vibe. We do have some curtains as well, but they're for smaller windows. I'm going to keep them because they're ratted and tatted and it's meant to feel a little bit haunted, maybe a little bit possessed in here. So I definitely think I want to use this couch, maybe just at the end of the platform here, kind of like what I did with Poppy, where we had the bed here for Poppy's room and then a little couch at the end of the platform. I think that's what I'd like to do. I want to keep these to be bedside tables, and then I need to come up with a bed. Like I said, the rest of the room, I don't really know what I'm going to do for it, right? Maybe some furniture that feels old. So maybe it'll be some stuff from like the storybook nursery kit or something. I'll have a look, just stuff that feels older, like older furniture. We'll see what happens, but a bed that feels old. I mean, I've got one in my mind straight away, but I don't know if it's going to be quite the right vibe. It's this vintage floral single bed from high school years. The thing with it is, it doesn't look like it's run down or anything, but I don't think we're going to be able to find a bed that looks like it's run down, right? We do have just this plain white swatch of the bed. I feel like that's a solid option, but I am open to other potential bed options. I've just found this one, which I don't think I've ever used the full scholarship single bed before. I don't think I've ever used it. I think I like the vibes of this one better than this one. For this bedroom in particular, for Caspar, I feel like that bed is the way to go. So I do love the exposed brick that we've been using throughout the entire house, right? But in this context specifically, because it does look that little bit worn out and rough, I like that. So I'm thinking of keeping the whole room, even though it's going to look a little bit sterile. I think I'm going to keep the whole room this brick. I feel like it suits the vibe really nicely. Now we do have a couple of worn out rugs. This one, the Lundvik's Loom flagship rug prototype, it looks a little bit worn out. I kind of like that. I feel like that's kind of the vibe that I want. Maybe I'll pop that in front of the couch we've got, but I know we've got a couple of others as well. So never mind on that, because the other worn out rug swatch was this one, the previously used flooring from Journey to Batu, and the only rugs that are a bit worn out looking are very bright, and that's kind of not the vibe that I want to go with. I want to go with very stark white. I don't really want any contrasting colors in this bedroom, so I've gone with this one from Paranormal Stuff instead, just on top of the platform there. But maybe we should have a look at the graph, because for all of the kids of the Occult Baby Challenge, they have certain skills that they need to gain in order to be able to move out of the house. So what do we need to do for the ghost? Well, okay, it says any skill. What skill do I want Casper to gain? Maybe we should do a skill that we haven't seen at all in the Occult Baby Challenge, whether it be through the original or through my additions. So maybe something like the candle making skill. That could be really interesting, right? I could chuck that outside on the patio. It's just that we don't have a lot of space, although it can fit right here in the corner, actually. No, I take it back. It's going to go right there. I don't know what happened to my curtains. They disappeared though, but they are back. It's all good. So I reckon the candle making. And here's a scoop for you, because if you've come from my Occult Baby Challenge, that's what we're going to do for Casper. I mean, you'll probably find out in the next episode of the Occult Baby Challenge anyway, when we're going to have to start looking at skills for him. But yes, that's what we're going to do for Casper's skill. It doesn't say anything about 2 skills. The majority of the other ones are 2 skills. So maybe I should come up with another skill, right? Maybe I should come up with one more. And I'm trying to think of like skills that could have been used in vintage times, right? Which is one of the reasons I picked candle making, is because in times of ye old, candles were everywhere, right? So candles still are everywhere, but they were actually necessity back in the day, right? So that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling. Maybe we could do cross stitching. I don't think I have ever used the cross stitching skill ever, so maybe we could do that. I don't know, just different skills that I haven't used so far in the Occult Baby Challenge, and that I don't think we probably will use either, honestly. Is this kit like the yarn baskets where we put it in his inventory and then... Let me just check that out for a second, because I just need to know if I need to buy any other things for him. If I pop this in Lily's inventory, we can make friendship bracelets, but we can't do any cross stitching. So that's interesting. It makes me think I need to buy actual hoops. I don't know. Like I said, I've never done this cross stitching skill before. There are hoops to buy. So I guess I'm going to buy some hoops and I can put them in front of his couch for the minute. Just until he's going to need them, I suppose. So then I guess we're just trying to make the rest of this room look like a ye old kid's bedroom, right? So let's have a look at some toys and stuff. Because like the storybook nursery kit comes with like the heirloom toy box, and this kind of thing is like exactly the vibe. It is exactly the vibe. So let me just have a look. Or even hold on, the well-loved heirloom toy box is also giving me kind of vintage. Ooh. So I think I'm going to filter by a couple of packs. I've got the storybook nursery kit. I'll do kids' room stuff. You just never know what you can find in kids' room stuff. Maybe werewolves can have some more junky looking stuff, because I do want this room to feel old and haunted and kind of decrepit in a way. So maybe I'll filter by werewolves as well for more of that run down look. Maybe even vampires for some vintage stuff. Life and Death I feel like could have some of that really nice vintage looking stuff. Maybe even cottage living. I think that's all I'm going to filter with. And let's just see what furniture comes with all of those packs, right? Like this desk gives me that kind of vintage feel. Like the kind of thing you would definitely find in an attic, right? From ye old kind of days. Oh, this as like a dresser would be perfect if only I had some more space. Or I could put the candle making station outside like I had suggested before. I can do that. And then I can put this over here in the corner. Just because I feel like that is kind of perfect as well. Like it's all this kind of stuff that you would find in an attic. That's what I want to be using, thanks. One thing I haven't mentioned yet that was also a big vibe for this room is using some of the cobwebs and some of the holes in the walls that come with vampires. I think that like this kind of stuff is really going to help sell the feeling of it being a little bit old and decrepit maybe. Maybe even some cracks. Ooh, we could get real spooky with it.
Hey! Did you know that 70% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 creator sim videos, some build videos, and even some gameplay of The Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful little community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video.
So I'm kind of coming up with lots of random bits and bobs that I think you would see in an attic. Things like this hutch shelving that we can put some little knickknacks on. And even over the other side of this room, I've got this little random chest of drawers. It doesn't function like a dresser or anything. It's just a random chest of drawers. This random trunk, I think it might be storage. I'm not 100% sure. One of the cabinets from Vampires. I kind of want both sides of this platform to not be accessible for Casper's room because he can still use the platform on either side of the couch here to get up onto it. But I kind of want it to feel a little bit more closed in, this space for him. Oh, definitely feel like we'd have a grandfather clock in an attic. Oh my god, yes, that fits perfectly. I love the vibe. Maybe we can put that right up hard in the corner, and then I feel like I just need to find one more thing to fill that space. Also, how good is this? This curtain thing is from Life and Death, and it's not filtered by like curtains or by dividers or anything. I don't know what it's filtered by because I've never seen it before. Perfect to help frame the bed area. And then I found this little quilted memories shelf that has like this Grim Reaper quilt on it. I love it. We've got some clothes though that we can put over in his little dresser there. That's fine, even though it's for babies, it's all good. Oh, bookshelf would be really nice for him to actually have though. But does the storybook nursery vibe fit better? I feel like that's the better vibe for this space. Oh my god, what happened to all of our money? Oh no, that's not good at all. I didn't even realize that I was spending so much money. I was just having a look to see if there was anything in the family inventory that I felt like I could use. Maybe the werewolf's clothing trunks. I said I didn't want a lot of contrasting colors though, but maybe that would fit. I mean, that fits the space better than this studded trunk of secrets. That studded trunk of secrets was 825 simoleons. That's crazy. I can definitely use that money we've just saved to decorate some of the shelving we've got. I still need to get a little desk chair. Straight away, this one is kind of speaking to me, the professor armchair. It's got the right vibe about it, definitely. Maybe I could even chuck that desk up on this side of the platform, because that feels mighty cluttered and I didn't really like how it looked over here. I would prefer to maybe pop a mirror or something over here. Can I afford a mirror now though is my question. The one from Vampires is what I was thinking about before this one. The Widow's Peak mirror, it's 480 simoleons. That also has like vintage vibes, right? For like 100 simoleons. Okay, that's totally fine. Happier with that. Ooh, it's coming together. I definitely feel like I need more like cracks in the wall and stuff to really make it feel run down, but I desperately want to get more clutter because we've got a lot of stuff on shelves over here that I want to put that we don't have clutter on shelves. What was that, a sentence? Was that a sentence? Look, I am still recovering from being sick, bear with me, remember? But I'm really happy with how this is turning out, actually. Considering the only vibe that I really had was using the ratty-tatty couch, the ratty-tatty end tables, and the ratty-tatty curtains. What else could I put in here though? It's just this corner is feeling rather barren. It's feeling rather empty and barren. I don't know. I really don't know what to do with that corner, but I think my priority is going to be filling the shelving we've got on the hutch over here because that's empty. It needs to be fuller than what it is. Oh, well, we can get this inkwell for the desk, the quill. Cute. I love it. Oh my God. Johnny the Jarred Ghost. I mean, he has to make an appearance in here, right? Can I make him bigger? Aw, he doesn't size up with the jar though. That's okay. Right up there on the shelf, Johnny the Jarred Ghost. Super cute. Okay, things like the cuckoo cachoo skull is what I was thinking of. I saw it earlier. It doesn't fit in the hutch shelf. It only fits on the top of the hutch. I mean, that's fine. but I was hoping it would fit in the actual hut shelf. Oh, we're running out of simoleons once again. Yes, we are. Hold on, there's one of the kits as well that I was thinking of that has, what is it? I can't remember what any of the kits are called. There's too many, that's the problem. There's so many kits, I can't remember what any of them are called. It's a Basement Treasures that has a picture frame that's cracked. This one, the Strange Reminiscence framed photo. And then there's like cracked versions. Oh, the cracked version looks so much better for this space, right? We can put that just above the little toy box there. I mean, yeah, you probably would see someone's trophies up in the attic, right? But like now we've got 69 simoleons and I'm out of money again. Oh boy, what can I do? What can I do in this moment to get us some more money? Well, I can get us 160 simoleons by having Lily breed a frog really quickly. I'm gonna have to sell some stuff from the household inventory to get more money. That's just, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? Okay, we've got some simoleons back. That's all right, at least. Maybe that's all I'll sell for the minute. Oh, the Light of My Life painting. It has to go. I love it, but I'm not going to use it. Okay, so we're going to sell the Light of My Life painting for 2,108 simoleons. Maybe I'll get back the bookshelves and everything I sold from the household inventory for a second and just sell that one painting and then see how we go, okay? Because we've now got 2,337 simoleons and I think that should be pretty good to finish off this bedroom, right? Well, I think we have to get the ghastly, ghostly gnome. Oh yeah, so that should be the top of our hutches sorted. Now I just need to finish decorating the insides of them. Oh, it would be pretty cute to get the Spooky the Phosphorescent Ghost and the Sprightly the Well-Lit Ghost, because they're actually ghosts. What do we think? Because they're ghosts, right? So they have to be a part of this bedroom. It's all good. Okay, we have just used a fair amount of our budget on buying this little wardrobe from Vampires, just because I feel like that fits the space better than what we had before. I don't know. I still don't really like the entryway, but that's just the entryway. It doesn't really matter. It's the rest of the room that counts, and I do think it's coming together. Still need more stuff for this shelf, though. I keep getting distracted with other things. I mean, this one says Ancient Bust. Ancient is literally in the name, so I'm going to put it up here. Maybe over next to my abacus that I've got there. We're getting there. 2 more things, I reckon, and then we'll be right to go. We've only got 450 simoleons left. It's fine. Maybe along the same vein, we can get the muse on a shelf. What is their random obsession with having, like, statues of heads and stuff? I don't know. Not my problem. That sounds like a Platt family issue. There we go. That's that one done. Okay, we now have 217 simoleons. Even though we've got a functional bookshelf, maybe we could get another one, like maybe this one that's so crow bookends, and we could chuck them up the top, I reckon. Just because they look very fancy and like they would maybe be in an attic. 97 simoleons left, and I think, oh, I did still want to do some more cracks and stuff, but I don't know if we're going to be able to, right? Oh, they cost 0 simoleons. That is the best news I've heard all day, is that they cost 0 simoleons. Fantastic. Let's do this to our heart's content. We've still got some cobwebs I want to put in, so I might come back once I finish making this room a little bit more disheveled, and I will see you for the final reveal in just a moment.
A little while later.
All right, you guys. So I've put a lot more cracks in the walls, little torn bits and bobs of wallpaper, and you probably can't even see them, but I've also put a whole heap of cobwebs in this room. There's one right here. Up in the corners, I've put a couple of cobwebs, and just not too many. I don't want there to be spiders galore in this room, but I just definitely feel like it helps to give the run-down, disheveled look. I am so happy with how this bedroom has turned out for little Mr. Caspar. Very disheveled, a little bit haunted. I like the vibe. So very happy for him to move into this bedroom in the next episode of the Occult Baby Challenge. I feel like it's fulfilled the haunted vibe that I was looking for. I hope that you guys agree. Maybe I've just put in a couple of too many of these wall patches. I went a little bit overboard. I got really excited once I found out they were free and just maybe went a little bit overboard. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I think it's very cute for Caspar. With that being said, you guys, that's what I've got for this video of renovating a kid's bedroom to be haunted ghost themed. The next one is going to be interesting because we've actually got a hermit's child. So I'm going to be renovating a kid's bedroom to be hermit themed. If you would like to see that video or any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. Leave me the ghost emoji in the comments down below to let me know that you got this far in the video, you enjoyed watching Casper's decrepit bedroom come to life, and you're intrigued to see what the child of the hermit's bedroom is going to look like. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!